Hello, everybody. This is Anthony of Anthony's Horror and More, and today we're going to be talking about Hot Wheels Star Wars ships. It's this brand new wave that Hot Wheels has introduced, and there are currently 4 different types of Star Wars ships that they've made in this particular line, and I'm going to show them off today. And yeah, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you could comment on the video, drop a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps, and I'd appreciate it. So let's get into it. All right, first up, we've got a box. So I just want to give you guys an idea of what the box looks like. So this is Star Wars Hot Wheels. Okay. There's the ships. And this is number, oh, there's a number. This is number 1 in the line here. Okay, these are brand new. That's the box. Comes in there, and here's the ship. And this is the X-Wing fighter. The X-Wing fighter. And I'll get into that in a minute here. I just kind of want to show this part off here. Okay. All right, and then it's got this base. So yeah, it says X-Wing fighter there, X-Wing fighter. It has the emblem right there. And it doesn't come on this stand. The stand and this X-Wing come separate in the box. And then, it's real easy. You just put these little legs onto this stand. I was gonna say, yeah, these little legs here come off of this stand, and then this is sitting on like a little ball joint. I don't know if you can see that, but see there's like a little ball joint right there, and it can rotate around on the stand. So real easy. I mean, this is, oh, and I got all of these from Target. And just so you know, but Target sells them. And I've seen them on Amazon. I haven't seen them anywhere else though. I haven't seen them in Walmart, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. But I've seen them in Target. That's where I got these from. And these actually fold out, which is kind of cool. See, the wings fold out. They go pretty wide. And then you can close them. Bloop. And then you got the cannons up here, laser cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4 laser cannons, obviously there. And this is made out of what the usual. I believe I'm not a Hot Wheels collector, typically, but it's got that same weight. Like it feels like metal. It's got a nice little weight to it. But the cannons here, see how they move? These are actually made out of just some type of rubber, But the majority of this, the mold of it, the base here and everything, the actual like mold of the ship here is made out of some type of metal, probably whatever they use for their cars and stuff like that. But it's got good weight to it, and I like that. And then, yeah, like I said, it comes separate off this, and you just put these legs right here onto this base, boop, and then you just put the ship onto the little ball joint there, and then it's good to go. Real simple. I mean, obviously this is super simple, you know what I mean? But I don't really want to take it off right now and everything, just in case I don't want to accidentally, because the base is just plastic. And I don't want to like force it off and then break the ball joint or something stupid like that. Once you get it on, it's easy to get on there and everything, but I haven't removed it yet because there's really no need to. I'm going to keep it on the base. So But yeah, real easy. Yep, and these are only $12.99 at Target. And yeah, I just think you're getting really good value. If you're into Star Wars, whether it's, and I got my Darth Vader shirt on, I got the Darth Vader chilling behind me, and then I got this right here. Just kind of cool. Check this out. Yeah, so I obviously really like Darth Vader, And he's done. Okay. It's actually like a really heavy. This has like a nice weight to it. I got this thing, believe it or not, I actually got this thing at Hallmark back here. But it's really nice. This thing's super heavy. And it's kind of like it's kind of like a snow globe type. Well, I don't know if it's really snow globe, but like when you push the button, you can actually see the little like flakes in there like move around and stuff like that. So I don't know if you call it a snow globe or whatever, but it's got that kind of effect. I feel like it may have came out around Christmas time or something like that, but it's really cool. I like that thing. But we're not talking about that right now. Maybe another video. But yeah, I got my Darth Vader stuff there. I got the Darth Vader shirt. So I really like I like the classic Star Wars. I like the original trilogy. I grew up with the prequels, so I like the prequels because that was the Star Wars that I actually grew up and saw in the theaters and everything. So I really like the prequels. And then the newer stuff is hit or miss for me. I wasn't a big fan of Boba Fett. Not a big fan of the Obi-Wan show for the most part and stuff. I just think like the power scaling and all this stuff has just gotten way out of hand. It just doesn't make any sense if you look at like the older shows and stuff. And I get it, you want to make it cool for like the new younger people and everything, but it's gotten so out of hand. I mean, when you're pulling ships down and doing all this stuff, giant, like the power scaling's just gotten pretty crazy for these the new movies and the shows and stuff. But there's still some good stuff in there. Like The Mandalorian, the first couple seasons were pretty damn good, honestly. Yeah. And the new movies were, they were okay. The sequels, they were all pretty good. Or not pretty good. I don't know. The Force Awakens, I thought was like fun, and then The Last Jedi. Parts of it were good, parts of it were pretty bad, and then Rise of Skywalker, I didn't like at all. I did not, just so you know where I'm at as a Star Wars, person. Yeah, I didn't like Rise of Skywalker. So I didn't really like Rise of Skywalker, didn't like Boba Fett, didn't like Obi-Wan, I didn't like those. But The Mandalorian first 2 seasons have been good. The original trilogy is fantastic. The prequels, I think, are pretty fantastic. And I just watched them again recently. I like them. I don't know. I like the prequels, especially Revenge of the Sith. I mean, I think that's a great movie for the most, for the most part. I get that there's a little bit iffy writing and dialogue, but I think Revenge of the Sith is pretty good all the way through, honestly. I think that's, they could have built up Anakin's character better in the previous 2 movies in the prequels, but still overall really good, I think. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, this is a really nice ship. So this is number 1 in the line. Hopefully I showed off everything in there. Okay, that's number 1. This is number 2. And I'll show off the box here again. See number 2 in the line. Okay, and this. There's that in the bottom there. And we got the TIE Fighter, which, once again, it's got a nice weight to it. I think this might be the heaviest out of all of them because the wings are so big. But yeah, really nice. And I love how all of them on their stand says TIE Fighter, and then it has the emblem right there. I love that. It's such a nice touch. Like I said, good weight to them. There's the wings. There's the back. There's the front, the top, underneath there. And it spins around good, see? Moves around, really nice. Yeah. This one, It does spin all the way around, actually. Yeah, see, it does. It spins all the way around, so it's nice. But yeah, I think you're getting such good. I mean, for $13, I think these are just such a good deal. You know, when I saw these, because yeah, like I said, I don't really collect Hot Wheel cars or anything like that. But when I saw these, I was like, oh my God, for 13. Because when I first saw them, I'm like, oh God, it's Star Wars and it's Hot Wheels. How much is this thing gonna be? You know, I thought it was gonna be pricey. But then I scanned it and I'm like, $13. Damn, that's a good deal for these, in my opinion. Yeah, really nice because you can just display them, you know, put them, you know, wherever at your house. They stand, you know, they stand perfectly fine on this little stand here. They look really good, you know. You know, obviously you probably want to put them somewhere somewhat elevated, you know, maybe on, you know, maybe you can have like a little shelf up there or something and put all, you know, because you know, they're not super big or anything. Um, you know, so you could probably just fit all, I have four of them, you know, there's four in the line, so you could put all four of them together on a shelf because they really don't take up that much space, which is great if you're a collector. Because we all know as collectors that, you know, space is precious. So, all right, next we've got Boba Fett Starship, which is the thing that pisses me off the most about this, even though it looks amazing. And as you can see, it's number 3 in the line. Right there, number 3. Okay. That's the back right there. Okay. See, and then it even shows you like the little stand there and everything. See that little piece and the rotating. Yeah, see all that. There's the others. And here we go. Boba Fett's Starship. Just call it Slave One, guys. Disney, what are you doing? Just call it Slave One. Stop being a bunch of pussies and just call it Slave One. Come on. Dear God. It just shows me that Disney just knows nothing about Star Wars if you can't even call the ship what it's supposed to. I mean, come on, man. You know, I mean, geez, if you know the character or the lore or any of that at all, it's like, come on, you know. It's not a, I don't know, Disney's just crazy. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So that's the thing that bugs me the most about this is that they call it, you know, you got the symbol, which is awesome. It's a badass symbol. But then it says, geez, the ship's so big I can barely even show. See, Boba Fett Starship. They should have just called it Slave One. It's so silly. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, but the ship itself is beautiful. I mean, the paint job's great. You know, it spins around, you know, which is really cool for Boba Fett's ship. You know what I mean? Like the fact that it actually spins around and does all that, like that's really cool. And then these move as well. These move. See? And the little guns here also move. Or the cannons or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, the blasters or, you know, cannons, whatever the heck you want to call them, you know. Yeah, really nice paint job on this, so I really dig it. Very cool. Same thing, good amount of weight to it, you know. Looks great on a shelf, doesn't take up much space at all. I mean, you can't beat that. All right. And for the newer Star Wars fans and stuff, they got a little something for you too. I mean, as well as the Boba Fett Starship, because obviously, you know, we've seen that in the shows too, so. But we have the Razor Crest. See, they got the name down there, Hot Wheels. And the box is kind of cool too, because I like how it has like the schematics of the ship, basically, like the blueprint of it. And then you got the symbol. And we got the Razor Crest here. And you see the symbol down there. It says Razor Crest. Such a badass symbol too. I love it. All right. Yep. This is a cool ship from The Mandalorian. This is a really nice ship. And I don't think anything on this really moves. I don't want to play with it too much because I don't want to break anything off. But yeah, same thing. Nice weight, you know, made out of, you know, metal, you know, similar to what the cars and stuff are made out of. These are like more like plastic up here. The cannons or whatever, you know, up here, these are more like plastic. But still, you know, yeah, the actual ship itself is made out of metal, you know, very durable. Yeah, that's the Razor Crest. Yeah, really dig it. Great run so far. Great wave of these, you know, like, I mean, there's only 4 of them, so you can get in on them, you know, right now. You know, it's kind of fun being able to, like, you know, when a new wave of something starts, you know, for a collector, because it's like, oh, I can actually get in on it from the ground up, like, or, you know, like right now, you know, because right now they're just $12.99, but, you know, eventually this wave will be gone, and then, you know, they'll be harder to find, they'll be more rare, and then, you know how that goes. Then you gotta go to eBay or one of those places and try to find them for like double the price. So it's kind of, you know, it's cool to get in on them now, and that's why I wanted to show these off, is because, you know, if you're a Star Wars fan, whether you're an old fan or a new fan or both, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. The ships are the ships. They look great, you know. So if you're a collector and you're into this kind of stuff, I encourage you to go out and check these out. You know, go to Target and look for yourself. You know, but I think you're getting pretty good bang for your buck. I really do. I think these are really nice. You know, I love that. I love that the X-Wing just expands like that. That's so cool. You know, and if you're, you know, if you're, like I said, I mean, these are just the classic ships, so it's very cool, you know. And oh, what was the other thing? There was one more thing that I wanted to show. Oh, yep, there it is. God, I knew it. I almost forgot. On the bottom, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up. Maybe. I don't know if you can see that, but right down here and here, see, this says Star Wars. This, there you go. See, there's Star Wars, and this is the Hot Wheels logo. It says Hot Wheels right there. Kind of see it, but yeah. So you got that on all of them too. You got Star Wars and Hot Wheels, which is, you know, pretty cool. Because, I mean, let's face it, like, you know, most of us as kids and stuff probably collected Hot Wheels at some point. I know I had them when I was a kid, but I don't think I have very many of them anymore. But, you know, it's kind of fun combining both worlds. I mean, you got Hot Wheels and Star Wars, which is just kind of fun too. So yeah. Really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to make a, you know, a video on this and just talk about it. You know, I still, you know, I don't know. I mean, I have fun, watching the original trilogy and the prequels and some of the newer stuff too. So it's still cool to be a collector, still, show some love to Star Wars. I wish George Lucas hadn't sold it off to Disney. It would have been so cool to see his ideas and his storylines and stuff, like on the big screen again. If it was me personally, if I ever came up with something like Star Wars, I would never sell it. Not for $4 billion, not for $20 billion. I really wouldn't. I would never sell it because it's just it's just one of those things that you could take with you forever. And he still gets to take, his original trilogy, his prequels, and, even his, the Clone Wars and all that stuff. He still gets, credit for that, and he still gets to take, but God, I would have never sold a property like that. I really wouldn't have, because it's just something, that, it's just special, it's something that should be cherished. If you ever come up with a great idea for something or whatever, and people love it, hold on to it, keep it, keep investing in it, and keep, be open-minded and stuff like that, and, bring, taking other people's ideas and stuff and update things a bit or whatever. But I don't know, hold on to what's special to you, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that's my video, and I appreciate everyone that watched here today. Do me a favor and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And turn on the notifications, obviously, so you'll get notified when I have a new video up. And please comment down below. Let me know what you think of the ships. Is it something that you're interested in purchasing? If, or, you don't like it, whatever. And tell me, if you've got any cool Star Wars collectibles yourself, if there's anything else I should be on the lookout for while I'm out in stores and stuff, let me know. So yeah, this is Anthony's Horror and More, and you guys have a great day, great night, great evening, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.